What's up, everybody? So you want to know if I have crazy fans or not? Well, that's a long story. You're gonna have to stick around to find out. But I can promise it's gonna be a good one because I do have a few crazy fans. Not so much anymore, but they're around. They're definitely around. Except for if you're watching this video, then I don't have any. Something like that, right? Yes, so where should I begin? My first encounter with the crazy fan, I had to make sure nothing was slipping. That's all I need to do a 10-20 minute video and find out little buddy was hanging out the side the whole time, you know what I mean? Okay, back to the beginning. Flashback. Okay, so let's see, I was still living back in Boise, Idaho at this time. I was standing in my parents' kitchen, and all of a sudden, I got a text message from somebody. I didn't know who it was, but this dude sent me a picture of myself standing in my parents' kitchen. I was like, oh my God. It was dark, so I couldn't see anything. There was no point in looking out the windows, but it's like, you can't see out, but they can see in. That's why I got all my curtains closed. And from that point, I quickly found out who it was, so it didn't really go anywhere from that point. It's not like he was out to get me or anything, you know, he lived in the neighborhood and wanted to grab my attention, I guess. Success. He definitely got my attention on that one, I promise. Let's see. Crazy, so the question was, and I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, was when someone asked me, they're like, have you ever had any experiences with like a crazy stalker fan? I don't know to like the extent where I hear about others having these problems, but I don't leave my house much. I just stay here and make content and wait for people to come into town to make more content. It's So, but yes, when I go to when I used to go to the gym, gains. I quit working out a couple years ago. That's a different story. Almost paralyzed myself. But, let's see, where was I at? Stalkers, fan, gym. Okay, yeah. So, and like pretty much everywhere I go, if I'm alone especially, people will try to come up and touch me. I've had fans that like ask me, they're like, hey, can I take a picture with you? And then right before they take that picture, they'll like try to kiss me on the lips. Like that, you can't do that. That's not okay. But I can't really do anything about it because they have a camera, and if I start yelling at people, then I look like a bad guy. I have to explain myself on World Star on why I went off on people at Walmart. So other than that, even when like my family was here, I had fans try to do that. I've had them I'm trying to put it in ways that YouTube won't censor me and I don't have to blur it out, but I've had fans try to intoxicate me without me even knowing, if you catch my drift. And so yeah, I've definitely had wild fans, but that's why I don't go out. But that's never gonna stop. You can't change people. I don't expect it to stop. So I'm just gonna live my life and continue making videos, and if it happens, it happens. But don't get me wrong, like if you guys see me out in public, don't be afraid to say hi. I'm always like, I love talking to my fans, especially in person, not so much online, okay? But hey, the heater shut off. Okay, okay, let's see, where was that? Talking to fans online. I'll talk to them in person because it's a little easier to juggle. Like when you're online, there's so many people, especially when you have a couple accounts like I do. I mean, my ex account's got 300K on it. Guess that's really the only impressive one. Pretty soon my YouTube will have 300K on it. Woo! Yeah, rock on, right? I don't know if I could go into anything else with like the whole stalker experience thing, because I really haven't had too much of it. I mean, I've only been doing this industry for like 4 years, but all 4 years, for the most part, I have been treated pretty good. There is the whole incident with AVN. If you guys don't know who they are, just look it up. AVN. Maybe I don't even, maybe I can't promote that. Shit. Well, I guess we'll find out. You have to be 18 or older, which I think my whole YouTube is set to 18 and older. It says not for kids, so whatever that's supposed to mean, right? So yeah, they threatened me. They put a pretty hefty threat out, and they're like the leaders of my industry, sadly. So that was really when I started to not leave my house as much. And for those of you who actually follow me on like other platforms and have for a couple years, you might know the story or at least heard about it. I mean, it got so bad that these people publicly posted, they have like 3 million followers, but they publicly posted that I have HIV and I don't. I was like, what? I was like, that's like, they're trying to ruin my career type of thing. But even something like that doesn't ruin a career nowadays because they got pills for that. Take pills, it goes away, you can never get it. So many ways to prevent things. Yeah, I love all my fans. I don't have, crazy or not, I love my fans. You know, the crazier the better, right? As long as it's not like cray, I guess. But win some, you lose some. Turn back on, heater. It's getting cold up in this bitch. You guys, if you guys have any more questions, I don't know what to do with my hands. Just put them by your side, Ricky Bobby. If you guys have any more questions, feel free. I mean, I do have a couple more to respond to, but I don't know, a lot of these ones that you guys are asking me, I can't really sit and make a 20-minute video about, you know? It's like, God, what are some of the ones? I don't even know if I can think of one. I get a lot of brain farts whenever I try to think of things like that. If someone asks me a question, I'm like, what? Where am I? Yeah. Make them decent questions and questions that YouTube will like, not questions that belong on my Twitter. Please and thank you. Namaste. I think that's thank you. Something like that. Oh, if you guys haven't already, I don't know if you've watched this far into the video. If you have, I appreciate it. Your support means everything. Make sure to click that thumbs up. Maybe that'll be a screenshot picture or a cover photo or whatever. Yeah, I appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. You know, this is what, day 2? We're going on like 50 hours, you guys, and I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Wait, 600 subscribers. I think I'm at like 532 or 534 at the filming of this, so you know, hopefully by Monday, you know, I need 1,000. I thought it was 500 to get monetized, but it's 1,000, which, you know, is a slight setback. That light just like twitched. That was weird. Hopefully there's not a ghost in here. Show yourself. Just kidding, don't hurt me. Namaste. Yeah, thank you guys for your support. It's gonna be one heck of a journey, and you know, I just want you guys to start making, if I can earn money, if you guys watch me start earning that YouTube money, then I want you guys to start making videos like this too. Because from what I've seen and what I'm continuing to see is, yes, it is easy. Anyone in 2025, there's a new algorithm on YouTube, and literally small-time creators are able to hit that For You page, to hit the trending. Even if you only talk about how much money you can make on YouTube. YouTube appreciates that. That's an algorithm boost, you know? It helps to keep it interesting, though. You gotta move around. You gotta keep people like focused on the screen. That's why shorts also do really well nowadays, is because like the brain rot generation's got a 15-second memory span from doing this for the past 5 or 6 years. Just scrolling on TikTok. Or all of them. I mean, I spend a lot of time on YouTube myself, don't get me wrong. So I'm right there with you, brain rot generation. I don't know if this is at 20 minutes or not, but we can recap on my underwear video too. Or maybe I should just do like a whole extra video on that. Someone asked me why I didn't wear my underwear in the video. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And it's like, that's the kind of stuff that I don't want. Those are the questions I can't answer on a video because it only lasts like 2 seconds. I'm like, well, because I can't. You guys give me interesting topics. Just anything, you know? Then I'll make it interesting. If you make it interesting, I'll make it more interesting. So, and you know, hopefully one day, I told my cameraman that works for me doing my other films that I do, I was like, when I start making that money, like, will you record me? Like, he's gonna follow me around and just record me for like 12 hours a day. So I will be able to capture the best parts of my life. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on in my life. A lot of funny stuff, a lot of sad stuff. Not so much sad anymore. But, you know, I've had like 35 family members and friends and family die, so rest in peace, wherever y'all are at. I looked upwards like that meant anything. Yeah. It's gonna be a great year, you guys. 2025 is the year of the dragon. Just kidding, the year of the small creators. You and I. I'm a small YouTube creator. You're probably like, you ain't a small creator. Yeah, just ask YouTube. But if I can do it, anyone can do it. Literally. Anybody can do it. You just gotta put on your game face, and hop on front of the camera. That's it. And ramble. And praise Jesus. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna have all the Catholic groups on me now. Stop talking about Jesus. Sorry. It's my religion to talk about him, I think. Yep. Well, you know what? I hope this is good enough for you, YouTube algorithm and such. I know it's good enough for me. Hopefully it's good enough for my fans. I would have stopped watching after like the first minute and a half, 2 minutes. So, kudos to you guys. Ah, gosh. Maybe I'm more interesting than I think, though. Only time will tell, right? All right, I'm gonna start having to make this my signature, but I love you guys and peace out. All right, I couldn't do it. I was gonna make that video a little short, but I can extend it. Just got out of the shower. I'm gonna show off my cool adult time robe. People were asking about my hair product, and that's why I brought you where we're at now, instead of where we were. Hopefully that's good. I don't know if you guys can see. Softy. No, I am not sponsored by them. I'm not that lucky. And this is what it looks like. Oh, another thing while I was bringing you guys here, and I'm gonna part my hair while I talk to you about this. Someone mentioned that they wanted to hear stories about, my eyebrows are all fucked up, about my prison stay. Whether it's good or bad, they just want to hear it. So, yeah, if that's true, you let me know. Hi. I'm keeping it like this. I don't care what any of you say. Other than that, I don't have much to say. I just want to make this, YouTube's got like 1 or 2 guidelines. And one of them, well, not really guidelines, I should say, but stipulations for if you want to monetize and grow and, if you want your videos to do good. Oh, by the way, this stuff's only like, well, I guess it depends on where you're at, but it's only like $2 here for that container. And it lasts me months. And I use it for many things. Like massaging my feet. YouTube, in case you were wondering. It's for rubbing feet. But yeah, this is all I use. My hair is really healthy. And I used to wash it with bar soap. I washed it with bar soap for years. Definitely needs a cut though. But I'm too poor for that. It's like $80. Ain't nobody got time for that. Or money for that. I got a lot of time. As you can clearly tell. I don't know where I should look. Talking to you. I think my roommate's gone. He'd be like, who are you yelling at? Don't worry about it. Mildred from Harry Potter. She lives in my bathroom. Yeah. This is all I have to do for my hair to become what it is. It doesn't get... It likes to flop a little bit until my hair dries because it's wet. She gonna be doing this. But yeah, that's it. yeah, if you guys want to know more about my prison stories, I don't know if I ever finished that, please let me know. I have a lot I can share. I did do 4 years, so, you know, I got a few stories I could tell, but my videos need to get the likes and the comments, and like, I need them to hit that For You page. If you guys help me monetize, I will post my prison stories. Like, I will do a whole book on them. Well, I already have done a book, but that's not for YouTube. Like, I could do like a whole story from when I first walked in the doors, like how I was feeling, what was going through my mind. Yeah. So let me know if you guys are interested. I will do it. Okay, bye for realsies. Mwah.